Hey, lights, camera, action. I install the camera mounts and power supplies for my cameras on my Challenger 2. I detailed a bit of the installation. Hope you enjoy this brief video.
Good day. This is a, I guess, interim update. I haven't taken my flight test yet. I'm recording this on a Monday, which, by the way, is a long weekend here in Canada. And my flight test is on Friday, so a couple days away from here. And when you're watching this, I will have already done my flight test. So, yeah, you'll just have to wait to see what the results are. Anyways, I've been busy here at the hangar doing a number of other things. Little fiddly bits. Golly, there's so much. Well, one of the big things is I have my camera mounts done. Yes, camera mounts. So let's take a look at, first off, the one on the wing. Let's turn you guys around, and there it is. And yes, it has power. So the power is fished through the wing, and this is mounted here. This is the DJI Osmo Action 4, not the 5. And this mount here, by the way, which I had to add a rubber piece in here because it's just slightly too big, but that's okay. The rubber piece worked out great. This is for a roll cage, a GoPro roll cage mount. It's all metal, all aluminum, and it is solid. You can almost lift the airplane with this thing, so it's great. Now, one of the things I did do, though, is there's a Velcro strap along here because these DJI mounts have a magnet and two little clips. And I just have visions of this thing dropping off. So this extra strap here, which is sandwiched in the housing, this additional optional housing, which allows you to mount the camera sideways. But it secured the Velcro strap to the camera, and then the camera's wrapped around, the Velcro strap's wrapped around here, and it just keeps it from breaking loose. But it will get ship power, and that, of course, is from back here, where it's coming off the top here, USB plug here, and I've got them turned off. I could turn it on, and 12.3 volts, a little low. That's okay, I've been playing with it a lot. So that is the wing camera. Now let's take a look here and go and show you the over-the-shoulder looking forward shot. I took a test video of it. I have to see whether I'm happy with the placement, but this camera here is one of those gimbal head cameras. Here, let me just turn it on. It's going through its little funky thing. And, oh, the other way. Spin this around so it looks forward. Now I have this thing set for horizon hold, so it will always face forward, but if the aircraft tilts, this little head will gimbal and keep the horizon flat. And that's the one, it's also on ship power. And the last one is at the front here. Now that's just the mount and the microphone input and power supply, and of course it's getting ship power from down there. So all three cameras get ship power. They're not on batteries, although they all have batteries. And I just have to route this cabling here. I'm just going to route it down and around, back up to here, where I've got a splitter for the headphones. And what that simply means is that what's going to be recorded on that camera will be all the audio out of the microphone, whether it's radio, whether it's intercom with the person behind me, or me talking. So it'll be direct feed into the camera, so I don't have to worry about this thing. Did I break your eardrums when I tapped on it? I hope not. So that's it, 3 cameras mounted. I have a 4th camera, the one I'm talking on. I'm debating if I mount a 4th camera right now, and if I do, where do I put it? I don't know. I'm thinking, my friend James He says he really likes the view from the top of the tail. So I'm thinking, well, to put it up there, I would have to, well, this is where it would sit over here. And yeah, that's kind of the view it would have. I could run ship power to it. I do have that capability. I could run the cabling right through here. The problem is when it gets to this point here, would I fasten it to the leading edge, the cable, and then up to the mount? Do I fasten it on the trailing edge and up to the mount? Because I can't run it inside because it's obviously covered. I don't know. If I run it on the leading edge here, I'd have to figure out some way of securing it, you know, a lot. And that means drilling little holes inside this tube here. Shouldn't be a big problem, but I'll wait for that. I'll leave the 3 cameras for now. Now that one that has the gimbaling head sort of thing, I can trade it off for the camera I'm using right now. If I'm not happy with that gimbaling head thing, because that's an older camera. It's about 6 years old, and I think it only does 1080p. Maybe it does 4K as well. I don't know. I'm going to be shooting in 1080p for now, because that's what I've been shooting in for forever. I'll probably step it up to 4K when I start doing my adventures in camping and fishing and flying in the backcountry, that kind of stuff, adventures. Probably best to go 4K at that point, but that means bigger memory cards. Battery life don't matter because, again, everything's going to be on ship power, and the cameras do have batteries in them. So, like I said, it doesn't matter. If for whatever reason the line fails, it's going to hopefully still record. And these action cameras do link up with my cell phone, so I can turn them on and off while I'm flying, I guess, if I wanted to. The memory cards I have in right now are 128s, and they will run 4.5 hours. So if I put the 256s in, it's going to be 8-9 hours of recording at 1080p. I can even get better if I use their DJI's other compression, right? That's on H.264. If I go to the higher compression setting that they have, which I don't have the codec for, I have to buy the codec and all that kind of stuff, it greatly increases the amount of time you have on the recording. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. I'm prepping for getting this airplane in the air and recording my adventures, and that's essentially what I've done here. I've done some work on, of course, the Emerald, and you might notice that thing is like way up. It's actually 17.5 degrees is where it's lifted right now, and it needs to be at that height for us to do a fuel flow test at climb angle. So we haven't done that yet. We have to do a number of other calibrations on that airplane, but one of them is that a requirement is that you have to test your fuel flow, that it's sufficient, and it has to be sufficient at your maximum climb angle, which is on this aircraft 17 degrees. Anything more than that, you're into a stall, pretty much, because it's not a jet fighter. So it's a very nice airplane, but it's not a jet fighter. So that's why that airplane is at such an angle, is for those calibrations and that kind of stuff, and testing to make sure that it is the fuel system is off there. Fuel system is working properly, and that one is getting ready to fly as well very soon. But this will be flying much sooner. I even put the seat cushions in to see what it's like to sit in it. And what the heights are. Those are very thick cushions. The previous owner really liked to have padding for his backside. I ain't complaining. I ain't complaining at all. Okay? So there. Okay, that's the update for right now. I'm not going to bore you guys with a whole lot of other details of the little fiddly bits that I've been doing, and there's awful lot little things that I've been doing. Yeah, just touch-ups here and there. Oh Lord, that's terrible. I think I had the camera pointed off my left shoulder. Fire the cameraman. Now that the audio man is working. Okay, that's enough silliness. Quick update. I'll make this quick and say thank you very much for everybody who subscribes and hits that likes button. I do really appreciate it. So we'll see you here again in the hangar, and when I do see you here again in the hangar, it will be after my check ride. I gotta pass. I gotta pass. I hope I don't screw up. You know, let's just calm, take it easy, slow down, be methodical. It's not a race. So all the instructors are telling me that it's not a race. Take your time. Just don't take forever. You don't want to run out of fuel. So anyways, that's it for me. See you back here in the hangar. Take care. Keep your stick on the ice, because the Jets clearly didn't. Yeah. Hey, congratulations, Dallas. You beat us. Okay, bye for now.